Okay, so picture this. Your 7-month-old baby is breastfed to sleep day and night. They have no feeding pattern. They just snack whenever they want to. They grab at your top and feed and feed and feed. They maybe take 20-minute contact naps here or there, but it can be really inconsistent. Bedtime, whenever you try and put them down in their cot or crib independently, it results in a big tear fest. And so what happens, your baby ends up in bed with you despite nobody getting proper sleep, and you sleep topless so that your baby can have essentially a boob buffet all night long. And you feel like your days and your nights are a mess and nobody's getting quality sleep or quality time with each other. If that sounds familiar, that is the exact scenario that I just worked through with a one-on-one client with a 2-week package. They just found themselves in a situation where they were co-sleeping but didn't really want to. So we created a plan, and when you work with me one-on-one for 2 weeks, we have a private WhatsApp group so I can hold your hand throughout the process. And from night 2, that baby spent all night long in his cot and self-settled and dropped his feeds himself. We kept 2 feeds initially, and then he dropped them all naturally himself. He now takes 2 naps in his cot, self-settles, linked sleep cycles, and number 3 is a contact nap so they can get their cuddles in and time it with school pickup for the older sibling. Mum is now able to put her 7.5-month-old baby into his cot at bedtime, say nine-nine, hear him babble to himself, and see him at 6:30 in the morning. And if he was to randomly wake overnight, he either can put himself back to sleep or she has a clear plan of a consistent resettling technique that she can follow through with. But he's been sleeping through the night and taking naps by the end of the 2 weeks. When I talk to clients about their sleep goals, it sometimes can feel so far-fetched that by the end of 2 weeks, my co-sleeping baby who is up feeding tens of times every night is going to fall asleep without tears, and then I'll see them at 6:30 in the morning. But this is exactly what happens. Usually I spend the first week setting up the foundations, getting on the schedule, and sleep training bedtime and overnight, and then week 2 is for naps. And this package followed that formula exactly.